All right, welcome back, everybody, for another episode. This one will be featuring the man with no name. He is Clint Eastwood from all the classic The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more. I recently acquired all three 4-packs, all in one shot. It was worth every penny. I got them for a great price from a guy named Caesar. Thank you, Caesar, if you watch this. But so we are gonna do some, the good, the bad, and the ugly man with no name shots. So yeah, this is the first one. This Western building here. This is actually from it's called Little People. It's actually from my childhood. So this thing's probably almost 40 years old or close to it, anyways. But I've had it forever, and I've had it in storage, and finally decided to break it out for some shots, and yeah, this is it. We have the female lead. I can't even remember what her name is from the movie. Kind of watching, the man with no name. Just kind of, she has her hand over her heart as if she's gasping or something, and she's leaning against this post. I did have to pop her arm out of the socket and then stick it to her with a little piece of wax. And then I have this horse carriage in back just to help fill in the spots in this fence on the right-hand side. So I don't really have any horses, unfortunately, yet. But now that's something that I'm going to be looking for, is to get horses just so I can do some more shots using these figures. Actually, Clint Eastwood's like one of my favorite. His Westerns are some of my favorite movies of all time. I'm a big junkie. I have all of them except for The Unforgiven on DVD. Yeah, I love his Westerns more than anything else that we've ever gotten from Clint Eastwood. So anyways, I got this yellow background. I don't know, it's a desert. It's the Old West, so the ground should be desert, and I got just this yellow background just to give it more of a desert look, and then to get a cool sunrise or dusk or dawn, whatever look to this, as if the sun is either coming up or going down in the background. So that's just some red paper over a fluorescent bulb, and then you kind of get a reddish orangish look from that, just to kind of really help make this picture pop. So anyways, that's about it for this one. Let's go on to another one. So the next shot is just Blondie, or the man with no name, walking, and then this guy here in the background is Angel Eyes from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I can't even remember what his name is. Lee Pace or I can't remember the actor's name, but he was awesome in all the Man with No Name movies. So Blondie's just walking. He's keeping an eye on him too. He's the new guy in town. Everybody's watching him. So yeah, it's basically what this shot is all. So anyways, let's check out another one. All right, guys, so here's the next shot. Actually, I forgot to start a video, but I used my blue background with the clouds. And as I was putting up this yellow background, I realized that I forgot to start a video to show this is the final showdown from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This is one of the greatest scenes in all of cinema, of the three-man showdown. If you have not seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, it's pretty long, but that last half hour, 45 minutes is pretty amazing, especially this showdown I'm parodying now and everything that happens after that. But anyways, this shot here is the final showdown. We have some sand terrain. Actually, that's fake blood on there. I kind of ruined this one. I got to buy another one. But then I have a green background. All these tombstones actually came from, where did I get these at? I got these at, Michael's. That's where it was. And they're just they roll up. They're really convenient for grass or gravel terrain. This gravel terrain, actually, I have another one that I cut down the middle and made into gravel road pieces, and actually could buy it and cut it into like walking paths if you really wanted to. I've thought about doing that before too, but I put this yellow background on here, which I was pretty excited about, but it is not big enough for to get all three of these guys in the shot, the very panoramic shot that I want. So basically, I'm gonna have to use it for another shot. I just really like that yellow background. It kind of gives a Western feel to it. So that's basically, yeah, I'm gonna use that again. I'm gonna get some use out of that. I'm gonna do a cool shot of the man with no name, just a single shot with him with the stuff in the background, and set it up for that, and then set it up for the final shot that I'll do for these figures today. But I'm pretty excited to have them. Like I said, it's, you know, Clint Eastwood. Man, if you haven't seen his westerns, you really need to take the time. He just really did an amazing job back in the day. But let's go on to the next shot of, you know, this. Actually, let's go over it just a little bit more. Okay, that rock in the background, that's a terrain. That's like a iguana terrain, not iguana, but like a smaller lizard terrain that I use. It's got a cave look to it that I haven't used for anything yet. I will eventually. But yeah, the tree is from Michaels. The tombstones are from Michaels. Everything here is pretty much from Michaels. So just to let you know, that's where all this stuff came from. I have that fluorescent light to give it a cool, you know, sundown look in the back. I think they call it rim lighting again. I think I've mentioned that in other videos. But anyways, yeah. Now let's go to the next shot of just Blondie with that background real quick. So yeah, that background really looks good, especially with that dead tree back there. Yeah. This turned out very well. This will be a cool portrait of Blondie, as I call him in the movie. Just a single you know, shot of him, and just to get a closer up look of him, he does have smoke at the end of his gun, so that's kind of cool. Throwing that in there just to give it a little bit more a look of realism. But otherwise, yeah, this is set's awesome. I'm so glad I got it. So. Yeah, on to the next shot. So here is right after the showdown. Blondie unloaded Tuco's gun when he was sleeping. God, I just spoiled the movie for you if you haven't seen it. But he has him at gunpoint, and there's gold buried somewhere, and he's like, two types of people in this world, those with guns and those who dig. Now dig. And he makes them dig up the money they're looking for, the gold they're looking for. And yeah, I love that scene. I just like the way Clint Eastwood says the lines. It's pretty good. So, yep, just a quick shot of that. And then we have one more, I think, and then we'll be done with these mates. So yeah, this is from the final scene, again, where it continues on. Tuco is strung up to a tree with standing on a tombstone, as the man with no name, Blondie, takes off. And yeah, this is just Tuco back there tied up on that tree. That's Playmobil. So another cool shot. Very happy with this one. Yeah, let's, you know, I think that just pretty much wraps it up. Actually, we might do, let's do one more round of shots real quick. So this last shot is going to be the three of them, actually, just close-ups of their face. And yeah, basically we're going to do a paneled shot with the good, the bad, and the ugly, and just close-ups on their face during the, and I'll post this before the final showdown or whatever. But that's basically how it is, getting a setup for that. So yeah, actually that's just about it. We'll call her good this time. And yeah, for this video, for the behind the scenes of all my the good, the bad, and the ugly shots, the man with no name, got plenty out of this series, and always exciting stuff. Like I said, I'm very happy with these mini mates. I'm glad I finally got them. They're not cheap. If you ever look for them, they actually can be quite spendy. So anyways, thank you guys for viewing. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll post the link to my Instagram and my my Facebook page in the comments, the description of this video. Make sure you check that out for all my mini-mate pictures. And we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.